Morning. Hello, we are live. We're live on the AP Connect 21 live stream. So hopefully this is all going to be happening over on the landing page.
Fantastic.
No, I'm a bit sort of nervous, but Sammy will let us know if it's not working. It's the first time we've
I'm sure. Let's just let wheels turn. How are you this morning, Lou?
I'm okay. I'm a little bit stressed. So, one of our many digital platforms went down nationally this morning. So that's always a facer. But you know what? We've got a plan B. It ain't as pretty, but it's going to do the job.
And plan C, that is digital resilience right there. And it's officially fab, isn't it?
Officially fab. And this is the thing, isn't it? It's about pushing on through when plan A doesn't work. And we've done a lot of that this week. But we are so delighted to be welcoming people to our conference. And I'm just going to have a quick look at the register, Lynne. Have you been having a look at Twitter?
I have been having a look at Twitter. Do you want to, shall I go through some of the richness that I've been finding on Twitter while you're having a look at the register? Well, the important thing, first of all, is to please use hashtag APConnect21. That's the hashtag we're using today. So AP21. Or there's someone called Lynne Mycroft saying she doesn't want to report. That's the first thing I'm seeing on my Twitter. Absolutely. People loving the Flipgrid. Some amazing reflections being shared as well. Touch Consulting saying, who's ready? Isla has just uploaded her Flipgrid and there's a lovely Lisa Simpson little gif. Hi, how are you? Sarabjit's very excited and Jason to join us. Lovely seeing people checking in there. Alison is tweeting all about the conference as well. And also Helen says she's so very, very excited for today's conference. Sarah's looking forward to the day and to seeing everybody. So is Joanne. So I could go on and on, but I won't because you've got the register with the sign-ins.
I totally do. And we've had 59 people sign in already, which is just fantastic. So if you're browsing the landing page, don't forget to click on the link. The sign in is so quick. It just asks who you are, really. So just click on there and tell us you're here. And this is our way of taking a register because we don't want to do anything ticky boxy once we get started. But we do need to know who's here. And we're expecting 120 people or thereabouts, and people were still sort of, how it is. Sometimes people find that they can't attend at the last minute. So people have been really great at letting us know that. So we've been offering places as late as last night, which is absolutely fantastic. We've got 6 people in now. We're going to give a shout out to Fleur, shout out to Oksana, Mary, who's joining our team. She's part of the facilitation team. Helen, Geraldine, Eve, lovely to see you. Shout out to Michelle, who, of course, was a real mover and shaker in the AP networks this year. To Jason, to Karen, Michelle's partner in crime, and to the lovely Dorothy Braidwood from Norfolk. How lovely that you're here, Dorothy. Our own Holly B, and to Georgina, Alison, who's been tweeting as well, and to Stacey, who's going to be helping us along with Holly do the world record attempt on the ideas room. We're going for all of those 120 people in an ideas room experience today. Our biggest number, me and Isla, before that was 46. So, that's a big ask.
So it's a little bit further over the bar, quite honestly, just a little bit. That's fantastic.
Just a little bit. Kat is here, which I'm just delighted to see. Kat from Derby Adult Learning. Sinead, Jamie is here. Jamie's going to be doing a workshop with Michaela later on. So is Sophie. Angela Murray is here. How lovely to see you, Ange, and our colleague Phil. Oh, brilliant to see Maxine as well. Faye, Harminder, how lovely. People that I've not seen for a little while. Leah, Beata from East Riding. Great that you're here, Beata. Tina, Carolyn, who I met for the first time at Northern College a good few years ago, now from Leeds City College. Any more tweets there, Lynne?
Oh, we've got loads. They're just coming in every second, Lou. So Susanna says she's very excited. So many people are enjoying the Flipgrid. So can we have a big shout out? That Flipgrid seems to be going down really well. So 3 sharp minutes to say hello and who you are on the one Flipgrid, and a 30-second hello on the other one, isn't it? So Susanna's loving that. Sinead says she's very excited, and we have the official Jennifer Aniston by the fridge leaping gif. So we're we're absolutely respecting that. There's been quite a few. Leonardo DiCaprio is winning at the moment with a raised champagne glass, so that's the one to beat. Oh yeah, Phil, you gave a shout out to Phil anyway, but he's just joining us. So lots of lovely activity on Twitter. Stacey's tweeting as well, so it's absolutely great to see all of those people. And remember, we'll say it again, we're going to keep saying it, hashtag APConnect21, please, if you're tweeting, or on LinkedIn. I've seen Julie's been doing some wonderful promoting the conference on LinkedIn too, and that's been great to see.
Absolutely brilliant. And I've got to say, my favourite Leo, as a cat, as a person owned by a cat, is the one where he's actually holding out the dead rat, you know. So I want to see that on our tweets, please. We've got some great comments coming up. So so Isla's here, Sinead, Michelle in the comments here, which people should be able to see if they're watching via the YouTube channel. Good morning, Sarabjit. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, Andrea. Loving the term officially fab. Oh, Rachel Aston is here, and Rachel Newton. How lovely. And Sarah Siri is feeling the energy already.
Isn't that brilliant? Absolutely loving it. Yeah.
We really wanted this live stream to feel like the start of one of those big mega participation races like the Great North Run, without the wee-in and hopefully without the crying. We're not going to pay your local hero because we think that'll send you over the edge, but we really want to be doing that and giving people shout outs as they arrive.
Well, and no plastic bottles either, so we're just so eco-friendly as well, absolutely. But other than that, we are exactly, picture that, the odd foam finger. We're looking forward to that maybe. What do you think? Is there a part of the day that you can think you're most excited about, Lou? Is there anything standing out?
Well, I'm really looking forward to your bowerbird session. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, I'm very glad you said that, because I have a little bit of an apology, because I seem to have caught.
Here he is.
We're just falling silent in respect to that blue bowerbird who arrived yesterday just in time, just migrated in from Canadian climes. Yeah, so first of all, an apology, because on Twitter last night I said that I was really excited that I was doing the bowerbird treasure hunt. This whipped a good half dozen people up into a frenzy, because first of all, they think that X marks the spot, and B, they think there's some huge chest of doubloons, and that they are really very, very excited about the prize. So I'm needing to now gently walk this back and just point out that everyone is going to be a winner in that treasure hunt. Otherwise, we're just going to end up giving the bowerbird away as an apology. See, and that's clearly not going to happen. So yes, treasure hunt is coming up in the afternoon. We're very mindful that a lot of the time that the landing page is so amazing and so rich, and people might think, oh, I'll go back to that later, but actually rightfully it's your weekend. So we're setting aside dedicated time for you to take a deep dive into the treasures, because there's some amazing things, isn't there, Lou, towards that bottom of the landing page. What kind of things can people find if they've only looked at the top right now?
Yeah, so going down to the bottom, you'll find 3 grey icons, and the one to go for first is the reflections one. We're in the process of curating all the reflective accounts from the AP constellations this year, not in the form of a report, in the form of everything but that work is still ongoing. So we've picked out 12 that feel, you know, give a really good flavour and mix of the constellations, and you will find those 12 reflective accounts to have a look at. There might be a podcast, or, you know, something to watch or something to read. So have a good rummage around there, as well as the how-to guides. So we've got a few how-to sessions on there if you fancy learning how to do a GIF, which quite a few of us have been doing.
Yes.
How to use a Wakelet, which you do beautifully, Lynne, and maybe you'll say a little bit more about curating the UK FE chats. And yeah, so there's some great stuff on there. How to podcast as well, because we've had a lot of first-time podcasters this year. But tell us about a Wakelet curation. What's that all about?
Well, you know, one of the things I find if I'm, you know, busy teaching in the evening or something like that, I come back to UK FE chat, and No offense, Sarah, it's all over the place, but in the nicest possible way. So I was a huge fan of Storyfy, the late lamented Storyfy, which allowed us to just curate maybe a series of tweets over a period of time. Well, Wakelet have really stepped up to the plate. So what we did, we began in January with a refresh conference, and then a couple of UKFE chats that have been wrangled, been presented by our lovely practitioners, and then also the one that Christina and I and the team did the other week, UKFE Chat and Identity and Values. It is just so easy. Get yourself a free Wakelet account, and then you can choose to curate anything. It doesn't have to be a hashtag, but a hashtag is really easy. You put in your hashtag and it will load the first 150 tweets that it sees on that hashtag. So if it's been an event like a UKFE chat, do it really quickly after the event. Don't leave it 3 days because you'll be scrolling forever. But I normally leave it till the next morning, and then it will just curate all of those tweets. So we're going to be sharing in chat some of those lovely curated events, because it really crystallizes all of those tweets together in one glorious place. So they're so easy to browse. Stacey has shared a photo of us on YouTube Live, and she's caught me. You're looking just so glamorous and gorgeous, and I'm going like this.
Oh no!
Thank you, Stacey. Do you want to? Yeah. It's always the way, isn't it? You're just like, well, at least I wasn't. I don't know. It could have been worse, but it's not glamorous. Well,
you made a fundamental mistake there by not bribing Stacey, because I nearly had a very similar expression on my welcome video, which is on the landing page. But I actually bribed Alison Tannick from Touch Consulting with Prosecco. So that's you missing a trick there. And
that is it, absolutely. Talking of Prosecco, Twitter's embedding adverts. And I'm on the AP Connect, I'm just following the hashtag here. And there seem to be an awful lot of adverts for Rioja embedded into it. And I'm trying to figure out if that's linked in any way. I'm not sure. It's a mystery. We need to dig into it. We've got Andrea saying that she can't wait to join us. Boost Apprenticeships are giving us a shout out, and Isla, more from Julie. So again, we're going to keep on saying it until you're really, really bored. It's hashtag AP Connect 21, please. We'd love during the day to hear from you on Twitter.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely, definitely.
Who else have we got, Lou?
So Sammy, who is part of the team today, she's just letting us know in the chat here that workshop 1 is now full for today. We're limiting the workshops so that everyone has an interactive experience. You can't do that if 70 people crowd into one room. So if you haven't already signed up for your workshop, please do so. It's the program bit, the table bit of the landing page. You'll see just a brief description and just get signed in for the ones you want to do. As soon as we get to 20 people, those workshops will be closed. We have got 55 people watching us. No pressure on the live.
No pressure. Is it? If in that case, can I put a shameless plug for our workshop out? Because, I am just facilitating, really. It's the final workshop on the list. It's in my own lovely Zoom room, so we'd love you to come and join us. And Christina and Colin are going to be talking about the whole of the way through AP Connect. We've been having regular co-evaluation meetings. So basically getting the practitioners and people from wider constellations just to come in and talk about their experience. And Christina has put together, isn't it awesome, Lou, the most wonderful model. So a model that it just succeeds and then some, to encapsulate the role of the AP and the identity of the AP and the sphere of influence of the AP within the organisation and out. It's a Christmas tree that's got stars on it, but also it's got a porous boundary in the middle, and it takes into account the organisation and leadership and the tutors that the APs might be working with and how it all comes together. So we're going to be foregrounding that model, and there's going to be, in every workshop, there's going to be fantastic thinking pairs. So we can guarantee you a Death by PowerPoint free experience in every workshop. But please come along to the co-evaluation one, because it's going to be amazing. And there's just the most fantastic role identity of the AP model that we're going to be formally launching at that event. So we'd love to see you. See you, shameless plug over.
totally shameless plug. I'm very
Shameless.
because I'm seeing the names pop into that register again and again now. So, keep them coming. I am supporting the workshop 3, and that's the amazing Sophie Smithdale from Reseed College, and she's going to be talking about courage. So that's definitely one. I'm gutted I can't be in the co-evaluation workshop because I've been so much a part of that. But, I'm really happy to be in with Sophie. Call out for the other workshops as well.
Yes.
So we can't just like be territorial about this. So workshop 1 is full now. In workshop 2, the wonderful Jamie Partington and Michaela Greaves from Chesterfield College, they are going to be talking about the Aspire programme, which has completely reimagined education at Chesterfield College, and the impact is huge. Tracy Lee is facilitating that workshop. It's going to be brilliant. Jamie and Michaela are superstars, so get yourselves along there. I've got to declare an interest there. I'm a governor at Chesterfield College, so I get to see the bottom line of what they're achieving with that. It is changing hearts, minds and worlds. It really is. And in workshop 4, Sammy is facilitating that one, and that is our wonderful friend Surabjit Boril. And Surabjit she's been doing a lot of research around video observations, but also around professional learning more generally, and peer support and learning as well. Surabjit works in an adult community learning context. Her work, though, her wonderful research, is of interest to all. So get yourself along to workshop 4 for that experience. And in workshop 5, facilitated by Julie Sinclair, we are welcoming Paul Banthorpe, and his workshop's called From Research to Reality, Instructional Coaching and Unseen Observations. So you've got 2 absolute in the zeitgeist buzzwords there together, haven't you? So they're all going to be absolutely fantastic. I'm going to hand over to you in a minute for a few more tweets before we finish and get ourselves ready to go in the room, Lynn. But I can't leave without telling people about our storytellers today. Yes. Today's Sparkling Constellations, it's all about stories. It's all been about stories, and those are transformational stories in further education, but in education as a whole. We've all learned so much, and we have invited 2 incredible storytellers along to just sit with us all day and tell us what they see. So Pen Mendonça, a wonderful graphic facilitator. Some of you will know Pen's work, and we use it a lot in our AP Connect communications. We won't see much of Pen today because she's going to be in and out of rooms taking sketches, and she creates her amazing great storyboards afterwards. And it's always, I don't know if you're old enough to remember having the sort of camera that you had to take the pictures into booths to get them developed, and you'd have
you can say that to me quite safely. Absolutely. Young folk, you only had 24 chances at your whole holiday photos. That was how it was.
Totally. It was so expensive as well, and so you'd have your holiday and love it, but you'd almost like look forward almost as much to getting the photos back, and that's how it feels with Pen's artwork. And Richard O'Neill as well. Richard is an English gypsy storyteller from the north of England. I met him many years ago. He denies how many, let's be honest, at Northern College. We caught up with one another in recent years on Twitter, and I am delighted that we're welcoming Richard here today. So Richard and Pen will say hello at the top of the day. Richard will just be the same, listening. And at the end of the day, he is going to tell us our story, and I cannot tell you how much I am looking forward to that. It's such a privilege to hear your story through someone else's eyes, and Richard is a consummate storyteller.
Oh, I can't wait. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. A few more Twitter shout outs. It is so busy that there's likes, there's retweets. It's great. Thank you, Bolton College APs, for doing so much active retweeting, and also to Helen and Tracy, who are just doing so much wonderful promotion for the programme today. Kate says, good morning, Lou. Changing education, we're doing it. There we go. Yeah, one of those, absolutely. And again, it's another flattering photo of you, and at least no more of me going. So that's always a win. Yeah. So, so much wonderful stuff coming. Catherine is really enjoying the flip grids. A big good morning from Joss, and Joss is updating us and saying which workshop 1 is full, as you said, and others are filling up fast, Joss says. So please don't forget to book your workshop. People are really, really valuing all of the reflective accounts. So there's a lot of love here for Jamie's reflective account. There's another advert for some more Ryoka. We've got to get to the bottom of this. Haroon, Sophie, feeling excited, nervous and inspired already. Love this community. And there's the birdie. Well, always watch the birdie. And courage is the word that Sophie's decided to share on Twitter. And can I just put some personal love out for the thinking bee? So can we just have a big shout out for the tone poem, Lou? You'll do that better than I.
Yes, absolutely. So in as part of my think piece at the top of the day, we're going to be hearing from the beautiful soul that is Bridget Berkhamshaw from Chesterfield College, and Bridget's tone poem. Well, you've just got to wait to see it, but it's all about the buzz. It's all about the bee. It's all about the hive. And that's what we've been to one another today. So I've just heard in the chat from Sammy that our last minute hitch with Typeform, we quickly got a Google form as backup, but it's working again now. So I am going to say goodbye to you all just for a few minutes. Go and fix that on the landing page and see you all in the main Zoom room at 10:30.
We will see you there. We're going to get a quick cup of tea, aren't we, Lou? And we'll see you right there. Thanks for joining us on this live hello, though. Bye.
See you later. Love you. Bye.